Hello, my name is Mariwan Sanggang and I'm from Faculty of Business and Humanities Management Study Program in Nusa Tenggara University. And this scientific paper can explain about the influence of human resource competence on the performance of micro enterprises in Alewadeng Village. The abstract is this study aims to examine and analyze the effect of HR competence on the performance of micro enterprises in Alewadeng Village. The source of data in this study is primary data obtained by distribution questionnaires to respondents. The analytical method used is simple regression analysis with PSS or statistical product and service solution tools. The result of the study indicate that the competence of human resources has a positive and significant effect on the performance of microenterprises, which means that the better the competence of human resource, the better the business performance. And the introduction in the last few decades, micro, small, and medium enterprise or MSMEs have become a business sector that makes a major contribution to the national and global economy. And in dealing with various economic dynamics, MSMEs are a very important part in realizing various realities related to national development, especially to open businesses and create new jobs. Seeing this reality, the development of MSMEs and their transformation into a people's economic base will have a direct impact on achieving economic stability and independence. Alewadeng Village is one of the villages located in Sajuanging District, Wajo Regency, South Sulawesi Province, which has a population of 1,094 people, with a total of 3 hamlets, namely Alepange Hamlet, Benteng Luwu Hamlet, and Toduma Hamlet. There are 49 microbusiness units that are carried out by the community both as a main and additional life. Based on Table 1, there are 8 types of microbusinesses in Alewadeng Village, which are dominated by mixed selling business. Of the 49 microbusiness units, 14 of them are in Alepange Hamlet, 18 are in Benteng Luwu Hamlet, and 17 are in Toduma Hamlet. The survey results show that one of the obstacles in microenterprises in Alewadeng Village is the lack of knowledge and skills of microentrepreneurs because the level of the education is still low. Innovation is the intentional the introduction and application of new ideas, process, products, or procedure for work teams organization with the aim of benefiting work. To grow and develop MSMEs must be able to manage both internal and external factors in their business environment. One of the internal factors that require management knowledge and skills is about human resources in MSMEs. And the method. The type of research used is quantitative research, which aims to explain the form of influence between variables. Source of data in this study are primary data and secondary data. Primary data is the type of data obtained directly from respondents by distributing questionnaires to respondents. Secondary data is the type of data obtained not directly from the respondents, namely through documentation and library materials related to the research title. The location of this research is in Alewadeng Village. Considering the total population of 49 people, this study determines the sample at once from the existing population. The data analysis technique used is descriptive statistical analysis, then to find out the relationship between HR competence and business performance. Some simple regression analysis was used. Result and discussion. Respondent description. The instrument used in this study was a questionnaire distributed to microbusiness actors in Alewadeng Village, amounting to 49 respondents based on gender characteristics. 6 people were male and 39 were female. Then the age characteristics show 2 people, 25 until 31 years and 32 until 38 years, 12 people, 39 until 45 years, and 12 people, 49 until 42 years, 12 people, 53 until 59 years, 5 people, and 60 until 66 years, 2 people. Furthermore, based on the level of education, namely elementary school, as many as 24 people, junior high school, as many as 30 people, high school, with 4 people, and the last strata 1 as many as 5 people. Instrument validated test result. Based on the result of the validated test carried out with the help of the SPSS version 25 program, it shows that the person correlation coefficient for each statement item with a total score of HR competency variable X and microbusiness performance Y is significant at a significance level of 5% in the study. Reliability test. In this study, the result of the reliability test calculation show that the Cron batch alpha A value for each variable is greater than 0.50. The instrument can be said to be reliable if the alpha values is greater than the R table value. So based on the value of the reliability coefficient, it can be concluded that all the questionnaires in this study are reliable or consistent. So they can be used as research. Partial test result. Basically, the test explains how much influence of one independent variable has, which individually explain the variation of the dependent variable. In the table 14, the output result of the hypothesis test above show that the value of constant A is 9.0032, while the value of HR competence is 0.897, which said that for every 1% addition to the value of HR competence, the performance value of microenterprise increased by 0.897. The regression coefficient is positive. So it can be said that the direction of the influence of the X variable on the Y variable is positive. Discussion. This study supports the theory used, namely attribution theory, which according to Heider contains 2 meanings, namely attribution as a process of perception and attribution as an assessment of causality. This theory is used because it explains the cause and effect of an action. Here, the performance of microbusiness is a result of a cause or action that is measured by the competence human research of microbusiness actors. Human research competence processed by a person can be used to assess and predict the level of performance of a business. In this case, the competence of human research for microbusiness actors in Alewadeng Village. The results of this study are supported demonstrated by the result of several previous studies conducted by Paraswati and Laili, Wijaja et al., and Sundari and Juriani, who conclude that HR competence has a positive and significant effect on the performance micro enterprises, which means that the better of human resource. Conclusion: the results show that there was a positive and significant influence between HR competence on the performance of micro business in Alewadeng Village, so that the better the competence of human resource, the better the performance. The progress of various MSME sector is inseparable from the competence of quality human resource. HR competence is one of the key to advancing the MSME sector. So it's necessary to develop the human resource. That's the scientific paper about the influence of human resource competence on the performance of micro enterprises in Alewadeng Village. So yeah, that's for me.